I said, dog, name your supper. See, go ahead.
Verse 11 again. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together around the boat. Did thou cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh? Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Right, which is from the Hebrew Yahweh Shaphat, right, which means Yahweh's judgment. Yeah? Which is the Middle East. See, that's the reason why the Middle East hot at this very moment. Hot. See, in Syria is hot. The Middle East well hot. Right. That's the reason why you have migrant situation, people are leaving in the Middle East and go up to Europe. Hey, the other day we were out here prophesying, and this Edomite looking girl was out here saying, right now France are full of different people from all over. Because of migrant, the whole migrant situation as well. See it? Go ahead.
Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for their wickedness is great.
Yeah, go ahead.
Multitudes in the valley of decision.
Yeah, all different armies. You have Russia down there, you have China down there, you have America down there, you have Israel down there. Saying Iran is there. Saying even Cuba send military men there. Saying a whole group of different military men is there. Saying why? Because the Lord said I call all the kings of the earth to what? To reverence him, man. For what they have done to his chosen. Which is chosen are the Israelites. Which are you people that don't know that you're an Israelite. They are the ones that make you, the so-called white man is the one, see, that beat that identity out of you. So they're going to pay for that in the Middle East. That start right in the Middle East, man. Go ahead.
Multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision.
See in scripture?
It's Isaiah 34, verse 5. So my sword shall be bathed in heaven, behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse, the judgment.
Right, Idumea is the Greek way of saying Edom. Yeah? The Lord said, come upon the people in curse, upon the people of his curse, the judgment. See? Which come from who? Cain. What was the curse of Cain? The Lord strip him of pigment, making him a clean leper. Hence, him look like the so-called white man today. And that's where the so-called white man truly came from. From Cain. Which, if you know the scriptures, you would know that Cain came back as who? Esau, the brother of Jacob. Which Esau is the father of all Edomites. Yes, so when you see the so-called white man, you should know that he's what? He's an Edomite. He's not white. He's red. Because the word Edom is from the Hebrew word adawam, which means red. Because them not the color in them skin, they have pigment. You actually look through them skin and I see them fat and them blood and them veins, them fatty layer. See, that's why when the sun catches them red. That's why I'm so raw, because as the scripture says, the of one who's the flesh is what? Half consumed. Because them not have no pigment. Wasted away toward that. See? Continue.
So the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness under the blood of the lambs and goats. With the fat of the kidneys of ram, for the Lord of the sacrifice in Basra.
The Lord of the sacrifice in Basra, in America, man. America is more than their Basra. The Lord said we sacrifice there. Go ahead.
So and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
Same place, go ahead.
And the unicorns shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness.
Yeah, so them satellite, them everything when them have there, them themselves, everything See, all them strength, the military men, well, as a matter of fact, it's just a lot more removed from them what? The Northern Army. So they're not even have that there. So the land of Anwar village are gonna be left open to be spoiled by these nations, man. Go ahead.
For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance and the year of the recompense of the controversy of Zion.
Right, and the year of the recompense of the controversy of Zion, man. The Israelites. And all this, see, I will keep on saying, you people are the Israelites. The reason why this thing is going to happen is because of what they have done unto you people. And the Lord said, he that toucheth you, toucheth what? The apple of his eye. See, so you're precious in the sight of the Lord. Even though you don't know it. Even though you don't know who you are. But with the Lord, see, you're everything. You're his sons and his daughters, man. Even the Lord gave you for spoil because you have sinned against him. But at the end of the day, his mercies, or his tender mercies, will be brought upon his people again. Because the Lord Yahushua didn't went upon that cross in vain. It was to buy us back to our Father. The adoptions of sons. So we cry in our heart, Abba. See? Which means Father. It's the Hebrew word of saying, Father. See? Now scripture?
Joel 2 and verse 20. But I will remove far off from you the Northern Army.
The Lord said, I'm going to move far from you the Northern Army, which is the American Army. So when all this chaos take place, the American Army now go there at home. Them so busy in other nation's matter. Them not get to protect the homeland.
Habakkuk 2.
Yeah, we bring it up before you come on. See? Go ahead.
And will drive him into a land barren and desolate.
And drive him into a land barren and desolate, which is over there in the Middle East, our Saudi Arabia side.
Right.
Barren and desolate. Go ahead.
With his face toward the east sea.
And the east sea is from the Euphrates down. Yeah?
Right? And his hinder part toward the utmost sea.
Which is the Red Sea. See? So the east sea is the Gulf of Suez. From the Euphrates come down to the Gulf of Suez. Right here. And the utmost sea is over here. So them are gonna be trapped here. And the whole of them are dead. So if you have loved ones in the military, US military, at that point in time, if they are found here, them are dead. Go ahead.
Right. Toward the utmost sea, and his thing shall come up,
Right.
and all his ill savor shall come up, because he hath done great things.
Yeah, because, and as a matter of fact, one of the reasons why the whole of them are going to be put to death is because all these men in the American military, them are going to end up taking a microchip, man. See, because a part of being a part of the military, you have to receive a microchip. And the Lord tell you what's going to happen if you receive that chip. Yeah? Which is what? Your total destruction by means and ways of nuclear missiles.
Right.
If you receive that microchip. And government officials, government agencies are going to ensure that if their workers are the first one to be microchipment, like the military, the police force, people working in the like in the hospital, seeing the fire stations, firefighters, seeing you name it, in the clinics. And once these government officials receive that mark, you know what that means? You, as a simpleton now, have to receive that mark. Because the system that's going to be in place, you cannot function without having that system. And it's the same thing that the government out here in Jamaica push for you people. Under the guise of the NIDS, man. See?
Isaiah 34 and verse 2. For the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations.
Right, so the righteous anger, the word indignation means the righteous anger. So the righteous anger of the Lord is upon all nations. Go ahead.
And his fury upon all their armies. He had utterly destroyed them. He had delivered them to the slaughter.
Yeah, the Lord said he utterly destroyed them. He had delivered them to the slaughter. See? So when you go back to Joel not too long, it said the Lord said, move far from them. Not their army. That's the Lord delivering them to the slaughter. Go ahead.
Yeah, deliver them to the slaughter. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their sting shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
Speaking of thermonuclear missiles, man, when these bombs drop, there are a thing called mushroom cloud. That's how it speak about. When they say the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, see, it's speaking about the mushroom cloud. Yeah, go ahead.
And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a fallen fig from the fig tree. My sword shall be bathed in heaven.
Go ahead.
Behold, it shall come down upon all Idumea, upon the people of my curse, the judgment.
Right there, which are the Edomites, man. Yeah? Which are the Edomites. And none of them now escape. None of them now escape. No one ever escape. As a matter of fact, the ones that are burned, you're going to be the first scraps of slave. Starting with the elites. Give me Psalms 147. We speak about let the saints 149, yeah. Since the first scraps of slaves gonna be the elites, and find the one number 24 for me to say after many days. I'm not much Isaiah 24 if I'm mistaken. Say the man showing a pit. Yeah.
Psalms 149 and verse 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen.
To execute vengeance upon the heathen. The heathens meaning the nations that are Israelites. Yeah, outside the temple. Go ahead.
To execute vengeance upon the heathen, and punishment upon the people. To bind their kings with chains, and their nobles with fetters of iron.
To bind their kings, like the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers. To bind their kings with chains, and their nobles with fetters of iron. So just as though we were shackled up, they themselves are going to be shackled up. And their nobles with fetters of iron. Go ahead.
To execute upon them the judgment written.
And that's the judgment written. To execute upon them the judgment written. Go ahead.
This honor of all his saints, praise ye Yahweh.
And that's an honor of the Lord to his saints. Who are the saints? The saints are the Israelites. Yeah? The ones that waited for the coming salvation of the Lord Yahweh. Those are the saints. And that's a gift of the Heavenly Father.
Go ahead. Just for the last line there. Revelation 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Right, so that's it. Go back to the saints again. Right. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. And the scripture tells us faith is a what? It's a gift. Right. Yeah? And we're waiting on it patiently. Though we suffer, though we mourn daily. Yeah? We're waiting on it patiently because it will come. As Yahushua said, fear not my little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. So we are already gotten the victory over the beast and his image and his mark already. We're just playing out the script according to how the Heavenly Father wants it to go. That's all. Yeah, scripture.
So Isaiah 24 and 21. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings upon the earth, and the kings of the earth upon the earth, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered.
Right, so these kings, yeah, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Wahlbergs, the Oppenheimers, the Gettys, yeah, you name it, the Bushes, the Clintons, see, they are going to be gathered together as prisoners upon the earth. Yeah, so don't think it's surprise if it's Hillary Clinton we snap chains and Hillary Clinton on.
Madam Queen.
Or Madam Queen.
Madam old she did.
Exactly. We still put chain for her and kick her in her ass and call her bitch.
Hey guys, people say they never have no mercy.
Of an ancient, exactly. So we'll do the same.